From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, August 26th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.34 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,131 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $229. And War.com reports new statements from the Turkish military claim another 41 Kurdish fighters were killed in airstrikes against northern Iraq and southeastern Turkey's Sirnak province over the course of Thursday and Friday, adding to over 800 PKK fighters they claim to have killed in the past few weeks. The report said 29 were killed in Iraq's Qandil Mountains and another 12 in Sirnak. Turkish President Erdogan warned he expected the Iraqi military to do something about the PKK and said if they don't, the Turkish military will. Turkey and the PKK have been at war for over 30 years, but in a state of ceasefire for over 2 years before the Turkish military started launching attacks late last month against PKK forces who had moved to Iraq per the terms of the ceasefire. Iraqi and Iraqi Kurdish officials have slammed the attacks. Key PKK leader Simil Bayik is urging the U.S. government to act as mediator between the two sides to return to a state of ceasefire. The U.S. has denied any contact with the PKK formally because they are listed as a terrorist organization, but Bayik insists indeed that there has been ongoing contact with U.S. officials. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports a federal judge issued a temporary halt of executions in Mississippi on Tuesday in response to a complaint by 2 death row inmates who say the state's lethal injection protocol is excruciating. In a complaint filed in April, death row inmates Ricky Chase and Richard Jordan describes Mississippi's 3-drug cocktail as cruel and unusual punishment. Mississippi uses pentobarbital and midazolam in its executions, 2 drugs that have come under recent scrutiny by critics who say they don't cause a quick and pain-free death. The U.S. Supreme Court in June upheld the use of midazolam in executions, but made no ruling on pentobarbital. U.S. District Judge Henry Wingate issued an oral order Tuesday temporarily halting the use of the 2 drugs. He did not file a written order explaining his reasoning. In response, the state filed an appeal with the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. In their complaint, Chase and Jordan's lawyer argue that since the state will not disclose its source for pentobarbital, its purity and potency can't be verified. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports U.S. authorities on Tuesday announced the arrest of the chief executive officer and 6 employees of RentBoy.com for promoting prostitution through what prosecutors describe as the largest online male escort service. RentBoy CEO Jeffrey Hurant and the employees were charged in a criminal complaint filed in federal court in Brooklyn, New York, as authorities moved to seize bank accounts holding $1.4 million and the website's domain name. During the midday operation, U.S. Homeland Security Department agents, along with members of the New York Police Department, could be seen carrying computers and boxes labeled evidence out of RentBoy's Manhattan office. While RentBoy.com had disclaimers saying its advertisements for escorts were for companionship and not sexual services, authorities said it was intended primarily to advertise prostitution. Escorts were charged at least $59.95 per month and up to several $100s to advertise on the website, enabling RentBoy.com to draw 500,000 unique visitors daily and generate more than $10 million from 2010 to 2015. Charles Hochbaum, Hurant's lawyer, denied his client promoted prostitution and said the case raised free speech issues, saying, "We don't advertise sex, we advertise people who want to meet people. There are specific disclaimers that we don't advertise sex." This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.